shift to the lingual aspect. Cervical line is irregular, شوفوا irregular, not straight. Waving line صاعد نازل and tend to point, let's say point نبل, pointed sharply toward the root formation and immediately above it. هذا root formation شوفوا مقابلها above the root formation is the formation she said pointed نبل شوفوها نبل not straight. How many cusps do I have here in the lingual aspect? I have two cusps, two lingual cusps. One is the mesiolingual, distal lingual. And I can see, have the ability to see part of the distal cusp. Which part of the distal cusp أقدر أشوفها? The lingual portion of the distal cusp. ليش أقدر أشوفها منها؟ لأن أنا شرحت أن السن from the buccal wider than lingual. Buccally wider than lingual. So I can see part of the distal cusp from here. Which part? The lingual portion of the distal cusp. The two lingual cusps are pointed, as I say, pointed, pointed. And the cusp bridges are high enough, the cusp bridges here and here, high enough to hide, تخفي the two buccal cusps. So from the lingual, I cannot see the buccal cusp, while from the buccal aspect, I can see the all 5 cusps. Why I couldn't see the two buccal cusps? Because the cusp bridges is high enough, the height of the two the cusp bridges of the two lingual cusps could hide the two buccal cusps. But part of the buccal cusp could be seen through this sulcus. The mesiolingual cusp, this one, is the widest, mediodistal, with its cusp tip somewhat higher. The cusp tip is higher, so this cusp, the mesiolingual cusp, is the cusp tip of the mesiolingual cusp is higher, and the mesiolingual cusp is wider than that of the distal lingual cusp. The cusp bridge of the two lingual cusps form obtuse angle cusp bridges. These cusp bridges are cusp bridge, and this cusp bridge make an obtuse angle at the cusp tips. هذه obtuse angle زاوية منفردة وهذه زاوية منفردة. مثل ما قلنا قالت لكم cusp bridge شنو هو؟ هذا ميجو بوكال cusp ميجو lingual cusp. فايش عندي distal cusp bridge أو يسموه distolingual cusp bridge of which cusp of mesiolingual cusp, and I have a mesiolingual or mesial cusp bridge of the mesiolingual cusp. The junction of these two cusp bridges form an obtuse angle. The same is here. This is a cusp bridge. This is a cusp bridge of the distolingual cusp. This one is the mesiolingual cusp bridge. This one is the distolingual cusp bridge of the same cusp here, distolingual cusp, and this angle is obtuse too. كذلك هي منفردة. Okay. The angle formed by this cusp bridge had a distal cusp bridge or distolingual cusp bridge of this cusp, and the mesial cusp bridge أو يسموه mesiolingual cusp bridge of this cusp اللي هو هذا السلقس. هذه الزاوية more obtuse than these two obtuse angles. قلنا هذه obtuse angle، هذه obtuse angle، هذه الثالثة هم obtuse angle. But this obtuse angle is more obtuse، منفرجة أكثر. There is a lingual developmental group acts as a line demarcating the two cusps اللي هي the mesiolingual and the distolingual, extending downward on the lingual surface for a short distance. شوفوا مثل buccal two buccal developmental groups. الأول وصل للنص، الثاني وصل للcervical third، هذا لا. Short distance only. Sometimes there is no developmental group, and instead of that, we have a lingual depression. Just a lingual depression below the cusp bridges. Just a depression here. Part of the medial and distal surface of the crown could be seen. قلنا جزء من الميجر قلنا جزء من الديستال نقدر نشوفه ليش؟ لأن التوث is narrower lingually than buccal. narrower فأقدر أشوف جزء من الميجر جزء من الديستال. لأن السن كله converge lingually. لأن منها narrower lingual narrower than buccal, so it's converge lingual. I could see part of from here, part from here. The root forcation اللي هي وقلنا مسافة from the cervix to the root forcation كانت بالبوكال 3 mm اللي هي الروت trunk, while here the root trunk and the lingual aspect is 4 mm. Let's shift to the mesial aspect. The crown is roughly rhomboidal, نعيم, rhomboidal. Look to the cape of the crown is rhomboidal, and the crown has a lingual tilt. Look, we compare the crown to the root, it's lingually tilted. مايل crown باتجاه lingual aspect. هنا هذا lower right first molar, so this is the buccal, this is the lingual. Look to the crown is tilted lingual باتجاه lingual مايل. مايل باتجاه الكراون كله مايل باتجاه lingual. two cusps and one root. two cusps هذا اللي هو شنو مع طول احنا بالميجر هذا ميجر هذا ميجر هذا ميجر buccal هذا ميجر lingual and one root. بما ان احنا بالميجر aspect فهذا هو الميجر root. Only these two cusps and just this root can be seen from the aspect. لا أقدر أشوف الديستال root ولا أقدر أشوف any other cusps. لا distal buccal cusp ولا distal lingual cusp ولا distal cusp. السبب إن the crown is wider mesially than distally. Wider the crown and the root wider. And the height of the crown here is more than that of the distal. ذاك هذا أعلى ذاك أقصر أعرض ذاك أبيض ومنور ما أقدر أشوف أي شيء من الديستال part. The cervical line is irregular and at higher level lingually than buccal. Look at irregular and look to the level from the lingual. The cervix or the cervical line start in a higher level. شوف هنا more occlusally هنا more apical. هاي النقطة بداية cervical line أعلى من هاي النقطة. So this cervical line I could see it at a higher level lingually than buccal. The buccal outline. When we start from the cervix. It is convex here. Convex. Why it is convex from here? This convexity, motor convexity, so it is an elevation. Elevation near the cervical line, هذا هو cervical ridge. This elevation is the cervical ridge. Start from the cervical line, from the surface, until it reach at the junction of cervical third and middle third. Look here. This is the here crest of curvature. The crest of curvature or the cervical ridge end here at the junction of cervical and middle third. This convexity represents the cervical ridge. Above the cervical ridge من هاي النقطة the occlusal outline becomes straight. طبعا straight وين؟ lingual. It tilts lingually and straight. Here convex, then take a straight way. It continues until it reach the tip of the mesiobuccal cusp. While the mesiobuccal cusp is located, look, the mesiobuccal cusp is located directly above the buccal third of the mesial root. This is the mesial root by divided to the buccal third, middle third, lingual third. I found that the mesiobuccal cusp is exactly over the mesiobuccal third. The lingual outline starts as straight line. Let's start with the lingual outline. Start as straight line from here to here. Straight line from the cervix or from the cervical line and joining the lingual curvature. هذا lingual curvature اللي هو من tip of the mesiolingual cusp until it reach the height of contour. هذا يسموه lingual curvature. فمنه يبدي lingual outline from the cervix until reach this point. هذه البوينت وين؟ هنا كانت وين؟ height of contour at the junction of middle and cervical. Here at the middle or at the center of the middle third. بالنص بالضبط. Then the lingual curvature starts until it reaches the tip of the mesiolingual cusp. The tip of the mesiolingual cusp هذه located directly above which third of the mesial root? Above the lingual third. The buccal cusp is rather flat, as I said before. Look, it's flat, and the lingual cusp is sharp with a greater cusp height. Sharp, قلنا البوكال كاسب flat والlingual cusp sharp and higher. لذلك ممكن تبع position lingual aspect ما نقدر نشوف البوكال كاسب هذه أعلى. The major marginal ridge هذه is confluent with the major ridge هذه اللي هو أصلا الميجر marginal ridge مكون من شنو؟ junction of sorry mesiobuccal and mesiolingual cusp confluent with it. It's placed 1 millimeter below the level of the cusp, higher cusp, مليمتر واحد below the cusp. شوفوا confluent مع mesiobuccal and mesiolingual cusp. Distal aspect. A big difference between the distal aspect and buccal aspect and the mesial aspect. First of all, more of the tooth can be seen from this aspect because the crown is shorter distally. يمكن من فوق من الميجر ما أشوف شيء من الدستال. أنا من الدستال أشوف معظم الأكلوزال part of the ميجر. Why? Because distal is shorter than ميجر. وأنا قلت على كل الأسنان molars upper lower. The mesial marginal ridge is higher than the distal marginal ridge, so from the distal aspect I can see part of the occlusal surface. But the buccal and lingual surfaces of the crown converge distally. The buccal and lingual converge distally. The buccal surface show more convergence. شوفوا. Distal I can show part of the buccal and I can see part of the lingual, but I can see more part of the buccal than lingual because the convergence is more. يعني the mesial aspect is wider than distal. Mesial wider than distal. So the mesial I cannot see anything from the distal. From the distal I can see part of the buccal and lingual. Then it should be converged distal. But this convergence is not equal from buccal and lingual. It's converged more buccally than lingual. So more part of the buccal aspect could be seen from here. The distal root is narrower buccolingually than major root. This is why I can see part of the major root. على distal root على part of the major root. أقدر أشوفها. While from the major aspect I couldn't see any part of the distal root. From the distal aspect I can see the distal root and part of the major root because of the width. This root is going to distal aspect, distal root from the distal aspect is narrower than the major root. The distal cusp اللي هو هذا, this is the distal cusp, is located buccal to the center of the crown, buccolingual. يعني إذا خليت center here, so it is more buccal, not on the center, it's more buccally than the center of the buccolingual. The distal contact area appearing on its distal contour. وين يعني؟ هنا distal contact area. هاي distal contour هنا. distal contour حتكون اللي هي distal contact area واللي هي تبين هنا. So the distal marginal ridge is shorter and made up of the distal cusp bridge هي منين مكونة؟ distal cusp bridge and the distal lingual cusp bridge of the distal lingual cusp. شوف هذا bridge of which cusp؟ هذا الكاسب اللي هو distal lingual، وهذا الريدج اسمه cusp bridge. شو اسمه؟ وين هو متجه؟ distal lingual، هو بالlingual. This is distal lingual cusp bridge of the distal lingual cusp. كل كاسب، هذا الكاسب له 2 cusp bridges، واحد متجه باتجاه الميجر، واحد باتجاه الديستال. باتجاه الميجر شو اسمه؟ ميجوlingual cusp bridge. هذا باتجاه الديستال اسمه distal lingual cusp bridge of which cusp؟ distal lingual cusp. هذا الكاسب bridge مع cusp bridge of the distal cusp يكونون منه distal marginal bridge. These cusp bridges curves cervical شوفوها مكونة زاوية تكون obtuse angle، زاوية منفرجة. A developmental groove or depression crossing the marginal ridge. هنا يكون developmental depression or groove crossing the marginal ridge at the point of this angle. هنا نقطة التقاء أو نقطة اللي هي التقاء ضلعي الزاوية. The cervical line is irregular dipping apically below the center of the crown buccal. هذا buccal، هذا السنتر، هنا يصير dipping. شوف but in general it is irregular. Occlusal aspect. The crown is roughly rectangular مثل ما قلنا مستطيل. It's wider medial-distal. شوف from medial to the distal more than from buccal to the lingual. هاي واحدة. The medial-distal measurement of the crown buccally، يعني إذا قسمنا هذا هيك قسمنا بالنص، هذا buccal هذا lingual عارفة شيء. هذا medial-distal dimension or measurement أكثر من medial-distal dimension lingual. The buccolingual measurement of the crown is greater on the medial than distal. يعني إذا قسمنا السن هالشكل عمودين حيكون عندي medial half and distal half. Look to the buccolingual dimension. The medial half wider than the buccolingual dimension of the distal half. لذلك هسه قبل شوي بالديستال aspect قلنا the crown converge distally. بحيث أنا من الديستال منها قدرت أشوف جزء من البوكال، قدرت أشوف جزء من اللينجوال. تمام؟ I have 5 cusps. Start with the largest one, the mesiobuccal one, largest, then the mesiolingual one, distolingual one, distobuccal one, then the distal cusp. This is according to the size. واحد يقول لي مو قلت قبل شوية إن هذا ثلثين وهذا ثلثين، شلون هذا أصغر؟ هذا فقط كويدث. From the buccal aspect شوفوا the width of this cusp starts from here to here. The distobuccal cusp will start from here to here. صح هذا 40%، هذا 40%، هذا 20%. But I'm talking now about the full size of the cusp. This cusp أكيد كبر. The width the same width but the size is biggest one. First one mesiobuccal, mesiolingual, distolingual, distobuccal, distal cusp. I have 3 foci, 1 major, central fossa, 2 minor, 1 here, 1 here. This one is the distal fossa, نسميها distal triangular fossa. This one the medial minor fossa, here medial triangular fossa. We have 4 developmental grooves. The central groove هذا central groove start from the mesial triangular fossa until it reach the distal triangular fossa. هذا اسمه central groove. في central pit، وهنا طبعا mesial pit، وهنا distal pit. عندي 2 mesiobuccal developmental grooves. This one the mesiobuccal developmental groove, the distobuccal developmental groove صاروا 3، and the lingual developmental groove صاروا 4. أما البيتس مثل ما حكيت قبل شوي central pit at the deepest part of the central fossa. Mesial pit اللي هنا at the deepest part of the mesial triangular fossa, and distal pit at the deepest part of the distal triangular fossa. Thank you very much.